Have you ever wondered who you, really? Your brain, this 3-pound blob of tissue, is constantly changing, reshaping your reality, and even making decisions you're aware of them. Sounds crazy, right? Well, strap yourselves in, fellow brainonauts, because today we're diving into by David Eagleman. Get ready to have your mind blown wide open. First up, let's talk about neuroplasticity. Basically, neuroplasticity means your brain is constantly rewiring itself based on your experiences. Right now, as you're listening to me, new connections are forming in your brain. Isn't that amazing? Every time you learn something new, your brain is literally changing its physical structure. And the best part? It never stops. Scientists once thought our brains stopped developing after a certain age, but neuroplasticity shows us that our brains can change and grow throughout our entire lives. So next time you think, I can't change, remember, your brain says otherwise. Okay, now let's get philosophical for a second. What is reality, really? We all experience the world through our senses, but your brain is constantly making stuff up, filling in the gaps and creating a version of reality that makes sense to. Think about optical illusions. It's proof that what we perceive as reality is just our brain's best guess about what's actually out there. Everything you experience, the sights, the sounds, the smells, it's all just electrical signals being interpreted by your brain. So yeah, the reality you experience is just a construct, a simulation created by your brain. Chapter 3. Are your decisions really? Now, for the real mind-bender free will. Neuroscience is starting to show that our brains often make decisions we're even consciously aware of them. Your conscious mind, the part of you that you think of as, might just be along for the ride, playing catch-up with the decisions your brain has already made. It's like your brain is driving the car, and you're just sitting in the passenger seat, thinking you're in control. Consciousness is still one of the biggest mysteries in science. The more we learn about the brain, the more we realize just how much we know. Chapter 4. Who are you without your memories? Okay, let's talk about memory. Our memories are what make us who we are, right? They're our personal histories, our stories. But what happens when those memories are gone? Imagine waking up one day with no memory of your past. You don't recognize your loved ones, you don't remember your own name, you don't even know who are. It sounds terrifying, right? Well, it happens. There are conditions like amnesia that can rob people of their memories, leaving them feeling lost and adrift. Every time you recall a memory, you're not actually accessing a perfect recording of the past. Instead, you're reconstructing the memory from scratch, and each time you do, there's a chance that the memory will be altered, even slightly. Chapter 5. Can we hack the brain? Alright, now let's get to the really futuristic stuff. Brain-computer interfaces. We're talking about technology that can interact directly with the brain, reading its signals and even sending signals back. This is the kind of stuff that used to be science fiction, but now, it's becoming a reality. Scientists are already developing devices that can help paralyzed patients control prosthetic limbs with their thoughts, and there are even early experiments with brain-to-brain communication. Imagine being able to share your thoughts and feelings directly with another person, without having to say a word. In the future, we might be able to use brain-computer interfaces to download skills directly into our brains, like in the movie. Of course, there are also ethical considerations to think about. What happens when we start messing with the very essence of what makes us human? It's a question that we need to start grappling with now before it's too late. Outro: the future of your brain. So, there you have it. David Eagleman's is a wild ride through the cosmos inside your skull. What's the craziest thing learned today? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're as fascinated by the brain as I am, hit that subscribe button and join me on this incredible journey of discovery. Until next time, stay curious, because your brain is full of surprises.